Disney's new Buzz Lightyear movie is falling, but with no style. Hey guys, it's the Comic Relief Crusader here with another review of sorts about Buzz Lightyear. If I were to give this review a title, it'd probably be The Tale of Two Light Years. Now, this weekend, it has not been kind to Buzz. Oh boy. You know, on one hand, it's pretty much exactly what we'd expect from Pixar, and a nice, fun Pixar movie, who brought us Buzz Lightyear and Toy Story 30 years ago. Nearly 30 years ago. So not only does it deliver a prequel into Buzz's origin story, you know, it pays a nice wink to a lot of other sci-fi movies along the way, like 2001, The Black Hole, WALL-E, Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Apollo 13, yeah, stuff like that. Little nods and winks here and there, which is nice. And of course, Toy Story. Along the way, Lightyear tells a engaging, satisfying story about the fine line between determination and learning to accept others' help, which is good to kind of teach kids in a way. We're also challenged to see that even when we think we've made horrible mistakes, some good can still kind of come out of them, even if it doesn't look like what we initially planned, which is not bad. But I wish I could say that was the end of my review, because I can't. See, Disney's latest film, Lightyear, made its way, obviously, to theaters this weekend, and as a result, it can only be described as disappointing. The movie made $51 million at the domestic box office from 4,255 North American theaters. And that's only 84 million from the box office worldwide. Both Toy Story 4 and Lightyear have the exact same identical budget of $200 million. Now, Toy Story 4 breaks the even mark and was estimated at $700 million after production budgets, marketing, talent participation, and if Lightyear breaks even around 500 to 600 million, then the film could end up being a major money pit for Disney Pixar. It has to make that much because you have to cover all those kind of expenses. A multitude of self-inflicting errors did not sell Lightyear to the masses. It just did not. First of all, the big mistake is replacing the iconic actor Tim Allen as the legendary voice for Buzz Lightyear. Mistake numero uno, which was a stupid and what many feel is a political decision, given that Allen is pretty much a well-known Hollywood conservative of sorts. And was replaced by actor Chris Evans, who is well known for voicing his opinion online on social media, especially against conservatives. Next, Disney focused all of its marketing on the film, or of the film, that they had a same-sex kiss scene in a children's movie. Now, this originally was cut from the movie, but then it was restored by the far left in Disney after the employees there pressured the company to take a stance against the Florida's Parental Right in Education bill. Not the Don't Say Gay bill, but the Parental Rights and Education bill. which obviously bans the teaching of sexuality and transgenderism to children between kindergarten and the 3rd grade. Now, this movie is banned in China, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Egypt, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So in response, Chris Evans, like the dope that he is, with the big mouth, called anyone who has a problem with the same-sex kiss is an idiot, and who will die off like the dinosaurs. Basically, slamming every Muslim, pretty much every Chinese person in China. Well, you done pulled a retard now, didn't you? So, bashing their beliefs, he couldn't help but open his mouth. And he goes on to say, the real truth is those people are idiots. Oh, okay. So, if you don't go for that kind of thing, you're an idiot, according to Chris Evans. There's always going to be people who are afraid and unaware and trying to get a hold of onto what was before. Those people die off like dinosaurs. I think the goal is to pay them no mind, march forward, and embrace the growth that makes us human, he added. You can't do that. You can't do that to people. The majority are not with you, and people will have had it with Disney and the grooming. Check my other videos before this. People are not standing up for it. He goes on to say it's tough not to be a little frustrated that it even has to be a topic of discussion. The goal is that we can get to a point where it is the norm, and that this doesn't have to be some uncharted waters, that eventually this is the way it is, that representation across the board is how we make films. Who's we, Chris? Because the majority do not go along with you. So, now in recent years, we've witnessed a growing inclusion of LGBT characters in movies and TV shows aimed at children. And Disney has come under a lot of fire because of this. Because it is not their place to teach your children or your nephews or nieces any of this. It is not up to them to teach your children about what is right and wrong. That is in the privacy of your own home. So, for many fans of Pixar and Toy Story, Disney's deliberate and intentional and political embrace of such radical activist position on this issue will come as an enormous disappointment, because Buzz Lightyear is a beloved, iconic character that Tim Allen really made come to life. And for this to happen, for a major Hollywood star like Chris Evans essentially bashing the majority of people out there that don't go along with his beliefs, is stupid, it's foolhardy, and it could be a career ender. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Comment, like, subscribe, spread the word. This is the Comic Relief Crusader. Stay tuned. Hello, this is the Comic Relief Crusader, and guess what? I got a store! That's right, now you can spend all your money on scale posters, fine art done by the Comic Relief Crusader himself, and t-shirts! That's right, we now have t-shirts! So, come spend your money at this kind of location. That's right, you know you want it. Come spend it. This is the Comic Relief Crusader. Money!